Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I will be reviewing my most anticipated film of the year, my new #1 film of the year, and that is Terrifier 3. Um, so this one is 5 years after surviving Art the Clown's Halloween massacre. Sienna and Jonathan are still struggling to rebuild their shattered lives. As the holiday season approaches, they try to embrace the Christmas spirit and leave the horrors of the past behind. But just when they think they're safe, Art returns, determined to turn the holiday cheer into a new nightmare. The festive season quickly unravels as Art unleashes his twisted brand of terror, proving that no holiday is safe. Let me do that. So, in the second one, in the end credits, there is a post-credit scene that leads you into this film. I don't remember watching a post-credit scene in the second film when we originally watched it. But we might had. But I did watch it when I rewatched the second one. I did see it, and it leads you directly into this when it picks up directly where the end credit scene leaves off, and so Art is reborn through Victoria, I believe is, if I remember correctly, yes, Victoria. And now Art and Victoria, they break out of the mental institution, and they go to find Sienna because they want to basically they're wanting to switch. The demon is wanting Sienna's body, just to switch bodies with her, or send her soul to hell, I guess, and have her body. So yes, this movie is leaned more now into supernatural. Art the Clown. Art was human in the first film. He dies. He is so evil that a demon takes the form of the little pale girl that we see in the second one and brings him back. He gets killed in the second one and fails, so the demon then takes the form of, well, not at first takes the form of Victoria, I don't think. I don't think it takes her body until a scene when they get to this old rundown house. Or I'm assuming it's a house, a building. I think that's when the transfer fully happens for the demon into her body. But so basically, this movie and the one before, he's basically being controlled by a demon, and he is a demon now technically himself. So Art is not human, but maybe I'm desensitized. Maybe I'm screwed up in the head. I don't know. But I did not understand why people were walking out of this movie. I did not understand why people had such issues with this film. First off, I want to say, if you've not seen the first two films, don't go see the third one without seeing the first two. I know there were some people that were doing that, and I think that's stupid. You don't go into a movie like this blind without seeing the first two films. If you've seen the other two films, and you couldn't handle them, why are you coming back to this one? like, I don't understand, like, it's Art the Clown. We know what he does. He doesn't hold back. The movies don't hold back. Um, when I was watching the first 10 minutes with the family at Christmas time, the Art was killing. I know some people were walking out at that point. I didn't understand why. My only issue with that whole beginning sequence with the family was the fact that unless I missed the mom, saying something out loud, she takes off running away from Art and basically leaves her daughter behind. Almost leaves her daughter behind. Um, she basically saw her husband killed. She sees her son chopped up, and her next instinct is to run down the steps and try to go out the front door, leaving her daughter still in the house. That was my only real drawback to that first sequence. I had no issue with anything else. I had no issue with um, the child being killed because we've seen a child. I've seen children die in movies plenty of times, so that doesn't bother me. The extent that he went to killing them didn't bother me. Um, I think the other um, the shower scene was amazing. Loved that scene. That was an amazing scene. Um, I just had so much fun with this film. This film was so good. Art is an iconic horror villain. I think Damien Leone is telling such a great, perfect story. For the most part, perfect story. It all lines up. It all makes sense. From where we went with Art being a human in the first low budget film to now, it's all lining up perfectly. Um, David Howard Thornton does an amazing job as Art. Um,
No one can replace him as Art.
yeah, no one can replace him as Art. That's his character for life. Um, Everything was just pretty well spectacular. The with the whole Victoria now kind of controlling him. I'll be honest, I did miss the pale girl. I liked her in the second one. I thought she was a really, even though she didn't do a ton, she was still a very fun character. Victoria's still fun, um, but she's more of just straight business, as to where the pale girl kind of was just more of a fun character. So they're fun in two different ways. Um, the ending, when I'm trying not to say too much. I know I've already said some because I don't know when this. Plus, I don't know when I'll upload this, so it might be okay. People probably seen it by the time I upload this. But when you get towards the end and they're having their big standoff, um, the death of a certain character, um, I had a feeling that had happened. Um, it it was, I love that happening, if it makes sense, because it motivates Sienna more now. Um, and where we're going into the fourth one, if I'm correct, is going to be a lot of fun. Um, cannot wait to see the final chapter in this damn near masterpiece of a franchise. Um, because uh, like I said, the chemistry that uh, Lauren has between her and David is just off the wall great. Um, I think Lauren plays Sienna so well. She's such a great final girl, a true final girl. Now, to me, there's two different types of final girls. There's your badass final girls like Sienna that get down and dirty, bloody, having to fight and kill their uh, murderer coming after them. And then you've got final girls that, and I hate to say this, it's going to get a lot of flack, but like Laurie Strode, that, like in the original original Halloween, she doesn't really fight back very much. She mostly is hiding and running away, and she don't even really kill him. It's technically Loomis kills.
Loomis.
I'm talking about Halloween.
Oh, wait,
Crossover.
I was like, wrong movie.
Loomis is in Terrifier. No. I was talking about how there's two different types of final girls. Technically, Loomis sort of kills Michael Myers, even though he doesn't really kill him. So to me, there's like two different types of final girls. Sienna is the badass final girl. She's the one that gets bloody and takes him down herself. And those are the kind of final girls I love. Is the ones that will do that. That's more take charge, and that's why I liked the Evil Dead remake, and even though technically she does a little bit, but she don't kill all the demons in that one. But oh shoot, what's the one from last year, the Christmas one? What's the animatronic Santa? Do you remember the animatronic Santa that comes to life? You remember the name of that one?
Oh shit, no, I don't remember.
I can't remember the name of the movie, but the final girl in that was a real badass. I loved her in that one. Yeah, Sienna's just a great character. Lauren plays her perfectly. David plays Art perfectly. The movie didn't have much of, if any, flaws. Like I said, the biggest flaw I had, I think, was just the mom running out, leaving her daughter behind in the beginning. Kills were amazing. Effects looked great. Cinematography was great. Acting great. I mean, I gave this movie a 5 out of 5. Terrifier 3, solid 5 out of 5. If I ain't mistaken. Make sure I'm doing. Yeah, solid 5 out of 5. Pretty much, I think this franchise has been a 4-star and higher. It's gone from 4-star for the first film, 4.5, I want to say, maybe for the second one, and then 5 for this one. Obviously, I won't be going no higher in the fourth film, but we'll see what this fourth film brings. I can't wait to watch it. I don't know if it'll be next year or the year after when it comes out, but I definitely look forward to it, seeing where we're going, see if I'm correct in where I think we're going, and just seeing how this chapter closes, seeing how Art is finally officially defeated. But yeah, I would definitely say if you love Terrifier 1 and 2, you're going to love this one. If you've not seen 1 and 2, don't go watch this one until you see 1 and 2. If you have a weak stomach, if you're very sensitive to things, or any of that, don't watch the film, because it's just not for you. And it's just not for you. These are for gorehounds that love seeing people, bodies being chopped up, and aren't very sensitive to who's being killed, what age is being killed. Art doesn't discriminate by age or anything. You dead either way if he gets a hold of you. So, but he likes to mix up the comment though as he's doing it, so that's great too. But anyways, so that is everything for Terrifier 3. I know this was a long one, But like I said, this is my number one movie of the year now, so I was excited to see it. Can't wait to watch it again at some point. So, but that is everything. So please comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell, be notified for all my videos, and I will see you all in the next one.